Our future focus is on Dom Rossy, 2028 from Walton, playing for Aviators. Dom, man, I appreciate you doing this.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Looking at the prep baseball scouts on you, talk about quick reaction time, quick arm. Know you can get it done behind the plate. I'd love to know, though, the very first time someone tested an arm and you got to throw a runner out. Take me. I know you've got to remember that.
Yeah, I think it was last year. I think it was the NIT at East Cobb, and I've been working on catching for a couple months because I started not too long ago, maybe a year and a half ago. And I think it was the bottom of the sixth. Someone tried to steal on second on me. I threw him out, and that was probably the best feeling I had that whole year.
When at the beginning of a game, when you're warming up a pitcher and you do that first throw down to second, are you showing them everything? Or are you holding back just a little bit, thinking if they run, I got to hold a little in reserve?
I'm showing everything. I'm trying to make sure the other team knows not to steal on me and just assert the dominance behind the plate.
Obviously, a catcher's got to be able to do that, got to control the run game, got to be a good receiver. But what are those things, though, that you feel like really makes a catcher stand out?
I feel like it's the leadership behind the plate, just to control the whole field, to see everything and make sure that the pitcher stays calm and that they're like calling the right pitches, just keeping the defense under control.
Playing for Aviators right now, but you're also a part of the Atlanta Braves scout team, coached by Mark DeRosa. What have you learned from him in particular? Obviously, a guy with a real, a long baseball resume.
Well, he's taught me like my pregame tee work, helped me with my swing form and my bat path, which has helped me a lot. And he tries to teach us everything that he can. And it's just a great opportunity to be there. And
you guys got to work out at Truist Park. I mean, that had to be a pretty unreal experience.
Yeah, it was amazing. Getting to step on that field, it's just an experience I'll never forget.
Another experience, you got to be here at LakePoint Sports for the junior feature games playing for Georgia. What was that like, and what did you kind of learn about yourself during that experience?
Well, that was probably the first time I've been on a podium that high, or a platform that high, to play with those levels of guys. It was a lot of fun. I met a lot of guys that I've seen around the parks and stuff. It's the last time I swung drop fives, so that was a lot of fun. And I learned that I could compete with anybody on the field anytime I want to.
And you got to hit leadoff in that. I mean, I don't think a lot of times we put catcher and leadoff together. I mean, that makes you stand out on its own right there. Yeah. Tell me a little bit about that mentality when you're hitting at the top of an order.
Well, that was the only time I've ever hit leadoff in my life. So I was just trying to get on base, do what a normal leadoff would do. But yeah.
All right, well, we talked a little bit about DeRosa's impact on the swing. I got to see this thing in motion, so I'm going to get out of the shot and let you take us through what you do at the plate. Sound good?
Yep, sounds great. So first I step in the box, stick my bat out, make sure I'm not too far, not too close to the plate. Usually just look at the pitcher, just to look at him. Might put my hands out there, just get the feeling. Take a deep breath to relax, get ready. And then I'm big on when the pitcher lifts up his leg and when he shows me his hip, then I'll show him my hip and then get my hands through the ball, keep it real short and tight, and then just get my barrel out front. Try to catch every ball, maybe a foot out front of me. I don't like catching the balls deep. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Dom, man, thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it. If not already, make sure you follow LakePoint Sports on all our social media channels and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. You get so many more of the athletes that come here to show out.